leaking milk. And so why is that? Why is her teeth leaking, not everyone else's, but what is she doing?
When we pre-dip them and strip them, the stimulation causes oxytocin to kick in, which causes milk letdown. So we're sort of simulating what a baby would be doing to the udder.
And then why do you have this girl going into a bucket?
She's recently fresh, so we're saving it for the baby.
So she's a new mama. This is why she has this band on her leg. It's very dirty because they get to go outside and just graze. And so we know it's not dry enough yet, but it's going to get there. And so her milk is going to be milked into here, into this bucket. And this is going to go for her baby and other calves. And all the other milk goes into this line. And it's flash chilled as it goes all the way through here. This is a filterization system. Oh, hello, girls. You can see, there's that side. Well, hello, excuse me. And then this is the milk house. And then this is the front of the tank. So it's milked, flash chilled, and ran through pipes over here. And then in this big old daddy, this holds 70,000 pounds of milk. I think that's right, 70,000 pounds. So that is a little bit of a process. I asked the farmer to share with us this kind of cool thing because I don't know anything how to explain it. So this is his filter, really slick.
I'll show you the air trap first. So essentially the milk comes down the pipeline into the receiver tank, and it's pumped up through this filter and into the big tank. This right here you were asking about, this is in case the pump fails. It doesn't go back up into the vacuum system, which is here. There's a ball here that will catch, and it'll float up in here, and it'll shut the vacuum off right there.
How
So the
cool.
machines will come off and it tells us what's going on. So
And then you put a filter on this guy. This is a really cool thing.
yeah, this one just came off. I actually should have showed you. I rinsed it off. It was actually quite clean. But even though we go to crazy detail to clean the cows, there could be a piece of straw or a piece of shavings or a piece of grass or anything that could be sucked up through the vacuum system, and we want to catch it here so it doesn't make it to the tank.
So when you put on a new filter, will you open that and show? You put it
Yeah.
on just like a, what, glove, you'd say?
Yeah, so actually I'll grab one and I'll show you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this is a new filter. So this is iodine on my hands, by the way. My hands are quite sanitary, just for the record.
So our milk parlor has several sanitation type things to catch things. Obviously, you have to make sure the cows are healthy and do all the other things.
So I'm gonna put the filter on. Before we start milking, we will run what's called a sanitize, which is just warm water with a little bit of chlorine in it. That'll just re-sanitize this filter. Just again, one more protection. It's sealed in there, and the only thing coming through there next is the milk.
And so what about all this?
So any residual milk in the bottom, which is usually not much, it's usually a cup or two. It doesn't get pulled over. There's an air line that opens, and so that's why you see a little bit of milk down there. But when we're done, we wash everything down, and then we foam it with a sanitizer as well. So I'll show you that in a second. everything gets cleaned in here with what's called a CIP. It stands for clean in place. So everything is sealed up. In here comes from a wash vat inside. So everything washes through. These things here, when it's done, will allow the water to drain and drip out. But everything is washed through with a detergent. It's followed up by an acid, which neutralizes everything. And it is super duper clean when it's done. Because
You can actually see a little bit of milk in there right now.
Yep, and you won't when it's done. It'll wash everything through, and so
Snazzy
we want to do
dazzy.
that as soon as we can, so milk doesn't have an opportunity to sit in the pipeline. So I'll show you.